Well, what do we got over here? Another review. That's what we got of this man right here. Glorious! Yes, that's right. Bobby Roode, NXT Elite. I actually have never owned of any of these NXT Elites before. This is my very first one, and what a figure to own. Awesome. Simply amazing. Without further ado, let's get stuck into the review. Okay, now if you're a stranger to the channel, let me tell you that right now, this is the part where we take a look at the packaging of the figure. And before we get him out and give him a complete review, this is the packaging part. Yes, we look at the packaging. Here it is. Take a look at this absolutely glorious packaging. It's really cool, shaped like an X representing NXT. I mean, there really is nothing quite like it. Now, taking a look at the figure, you can see Bobby Roode, he comes with the NXT title. It's the new NXT title too. And just in case you didn't know, it says it there, NXT Championship included. Now, taking a look at the side of the packaging, you get a look at Bobby's face there. And also, I believe it's on the opposite side as well too. On the back here, it says Bobby Roode, his NXT debut, 6/11/2016 from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Weighing in at 235 pounds, which is around 106 kilos. Finishing move, the Glorious DDT. And it says, from the first moment Bobby Roode entered Full Sail University, he promised to take NXT to the next level. Bobby Roode's NXT wouldn't just be great, it wouldn't just be global. With Bobby Roode, NXT would finally be glorious. Yes, that's right. And there you get a shot of the man himself looking quite trim. And then also taking a look at who else is in the series, you can see Roman Reigns, Ember Moon, and Alexander Rusev. But for what it's worth, honestly, this is the must-have figure that a lot of people wanted from this series. Now, you're probably wondering, Bobby Roode, if you know anything about this man, there's one thing that that he does, and he does it well, and that is his entrance robes. I mean, seriously, some of the best entrance robes since the likes of Ric Flair. And unfortunately with this figure, you don't get one. I mean, you just get the title belt, which you see here, which is not bad. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing that you don't get the robe with it. However, I believe Mattel, their reason for not putting the belt with this Elite figure is because they were planning to put it with the upcoming Bobby Roode entrance grates, which that would be the main feature of that. However, the takeaway from that is the face scan on that Bobby Roode. Well, let me just tell you, it ain't as good as this one right here. The eyes look really blurry. Some of them were incredibly red, like as if he was high or something. So, all in all, I mean, you can get this really awesome robe that comes with your Bobby Roode figure. However, the face scan's a little bit jacked. Or you can get this Bobby Roode who doesn't have an entrance robe, but does have a sweet NXT title. And I believe this is the first time that you could get this new style NXT title. So, you know, for what it's worth, this was the better Bobby Roode, and probably to this date still is the best Bobby Roode you can get. But yeah, so anyway, that's Bobby Roode. Let's get him up out of the packaging right now and take a closer look at this figure. And here we go, the man himself, Mr. Bobby Roode. There we go, I got him displayed with the title belt over his head, like so. But, yeah, let's take a look at him now within great detail. We'll just put this title down, take a look at that a little bit more closer after we're done looking at the figure. So, get a look at this head scan. I think this is pretty accurate to Bobby Roode, actually. And it does really good justice to the likeness of the man himself. So, I'm really happy with that head scan. The only thing I did notice is that it's really loose when it comes to, like, nodding up and down, which is weird. Side to side, it's kind of stiff, so that's alright. But apart from that, all the other joints are nice and stiff. It's just the head kind of loose. But not really a detractor if you ask me. Just something I noticed. Now, can I just say, before we get into the actual attire itself, this body mold that they've chosen, like this body type with the muscular arms, very accurate to the man himself. I mean, you saw him on the packaging. Dude is buff, you know, trim, in shape, looking great. I believe he's in like his early 40s. So, you know, he's got a little bit of mileage left on him in his professional wrestling career, but nonetheless, for the shape that he's in, is absolutely amazing. And of course, the man is oozing charisma, you know, being the glorious one that he is. Now, let's just take a look at the actual attire itself. It says Rude in silver there on the front of the tights, which are in all black. And then on the back of the tights, it says Glorious, with all the little silver dots covering it. And he has all black wrist tape. The knee pads, which are similar to the back of the tights there. Nice, matchy-matchy. And then he has all black boots. So, nothing really special. I mean, what we're looking at here is a black and silver themed wrestling attire, mostly black, but nonetheless, it does really good justice for the glorious one himself, Mr. Bobby Roode. Oh boy, count how many times I've said Bobby Roode in this video. But yeah, that's the figure. Let's take a look at the belt before we give it a final review score from 1 to 10. Okay, so the belt that he comes with here is this new style NXT belt. Get a look at the detail on these things, man. Just amazing. I tell you what, collecting these figures, I said it in the last video, the title belts, they really make it all worthwhile, especially when you have detail quite like this on such a small accessory that comes with these figures. So yeah, we'll put that title belt at Bobby Roode's feet here. See if we can kind of get like a nice shot all together of Mr. Bobby Roode with the title belt at his feet as we give him the 1 to 10 review score. Look, I'm just gonna say it, people. This is not quite a perfect 10 glorious figure. It is still a very glorious figure, but not quite a perfect 10, only because he doesn't come with an entrance robe, you know. But, hey, for what you do get with him, being that awesome title and just, you know, the overall look, which I think accurately represents Bobby Roode, I think this figure, without a doubt, 1 to 10, 9.3. So, if you're thinking about getting a Bobby Roode figure, adding it to your collection, this right here, this is the one you need to get. I believe there was a new one that just got released in the United States, part of the SummerSlam Elite Series. But honestly, I've seen that. I'm still saying this is the one you got to get if you want to get yourself a Bobby Roode figure. So yeah, 9.3, really great action figure. I like the likeness. I did pick this guy up online. He was worth every single cent now that I get to see him in person. Like I said, body completely accurate to the man himself, and the face scan as well too does him great justice. So love the figure. 9.3. Thank you very, very much for watching, whoever you are out there. I hope you've enjoyed this review. And, you know, if you want, feel free to leave a comment, perhaps maybe suggest another figure that I should review. Or at the very least, slap a like on the video. Lets me know I'm doing something right. But most of all, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.